Same deck, though I believe over the next day or two, we're going to try just to turn it into a mono green Wolf Pass. I guess I want the green mana. Oh, I hate feeling bad. I'm such a baby when I feel bad. I'm a big baby. Ooh, kind of a fan of that card. Not really ramping us into anything at the moment, but we could draw something. I'm liking, I'm enjoying this program more and more. Oh, we got a Tweety Bird in play. Whenever a Dino enters the play, it pings them all. That's a good Dino. Whatever he blocks here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Magma Spray on Broheem there. Alright, I guess I'm not. Really thought he would do the blocking. Doesn't do what he wants it to do, unfortunately. Doesn't do what he wants it to do. None of my bros have first strike, so a quick win. I think we get to open a pack now too. I think that's how this stuff works. Yeah, that's how it works. Come on, wild cards. Oh, those are wild cards. Rip. Not wild cards. How many wild cards do we have? We have one of these and 3 of those, so I need... Alright, so 3 of those. Alright, so yeah. Discard changes. So yeah. We can buy our... We're probably pretty close to being able to go ahead and build the mono green Whoop Ass. Mono green Whoop Butt will be PG-13. Go first, definitely keep. Boom. All these blue decks are pretty hard matches. Hopefully cast something irrelevant we can slip Sir Reginald through. You do it, opponent. Play something irrelevant. That's not irrelevant at all. Rude. Oh wow, a fail to find. That's always fun. Alright, well, we got 2 for 1, and we got a fail to find versus Search for Azcanta. Honestly, we can just scoop the game here. We cannot win. Unless we draw like our 1 Carnage Tyrant. I guess we'll take a draw step or 2. As long as he doesn't play very slow.
I battle for the forces of good. Well chosen.
Pretty confident that card's pretty bad in his deck. A terrible play by our opponent. Don't think our opponent's made any terrible plays. I wonder if you were watching somebody else and accidentally talking on my chat. But you mentioned something about Fatal Push as well. You might be watching Buttons. Alright. I guess we can scoop here. Accidentally actually meant to give him the Scarab God, I just misclicked. I feel like this is just awkward. So he has a cast down, we're going to pick up our cards. If he doesn't have a cast down, we'll keep playing.
There are greater battles to fight. Let's start with this, I guess. Oh, there's a Carnage. Put that in the graveyard. Just looking for things to get the Carney on board. Or a land to get the Carney on board. He can flip this turn, which means he can finally play this. Oh. Apparently I hadn't pressed resolve to that, and I thought I had. We really need to cast this. Interesting, he didn't play anything. What does that mean? Is he gonna like commit Carnage or something then?
Oh, he's gonna try to essence scatter it. Carney doesn't care about no essence scatter. Acceptable. Carney does Carney things. I really like the art of this. I think that's the Karn's Temporal Sundering or whatever it's called. But I like it a lot. New hand, please. I keep you. Because I'm a rebel. And I put a land on the bottom. Well, if we don't, if the first time we miss a land drop, probably scooping. I choose you. Fate. Go reasonable blocker. Our blocker's not reasonable anymore. Guess we'll just take it. Wah 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 wah. Now he's gonna get to flip that Legion's Landing, and things are going to get further and further out of control. Take the 3 block, I guess. Alright, we're done here. We gambled and we lost. Probably wasn't going to win mulliganing to 5 anyway. He had a really good draw. Because I should have attacked and got our 1, but it's not like getting 12's not going to be infinitely easy anyway. You gotta ship this one too. Don't want you. Ooh, Savannah line with an upside. Our hand's pretty good though. Depends on how fast his hand is. That's a good one too. That's a good one for us. Ooh. Guess I would trade these two then. Alright, well, we'll have to hit a land next turn. Did not hit the land. Probably have to hit land to even compete. Might run away with it if we hit land though. Don't know what's in their hand. Oh god, never mind. They have a history lesson to give. Probably not running away with it with land anymore. Can Galta next turn, but oh yeah, we are dead. Might as well attack then. For a daily before we scoop. Opponent had a pretty good hand. They played a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 3-drop, 5-drop. Multiple mythics and stuff. I do my dailies every single day, and don't have nearly as many mythics. I mean, I just don't have mythics really. I have like 4 or something. I have like 4 that I've hit. 4 mythic wildcards or something. Just goes to show you that if you don't throw money at the program, your decks can physically not compete. Which is how it probably should be, but like, I don't really want to throw money when there's no chance to get money back out of it. That's why Moto's just a better program. Though this will be fun to kill time with on like mobiles and stuff. Another person that has Karn in their deck that probably shouldn't. Card's not actually very good. I mean, people watching this video are like, it sure looks good or whatever, you know, say things like that, but I mean, they're paired versus basically one of their best matches. Any card's gonna look good. You can literally play a 1/1 for 4 in that spot and it will look good versus the deck that's got like just a bunch of irrelevant green creatures. Alright, well, we can't win this game. How close are we to another one of those? We're not even close to another one of those. I don't know how people get those early. We will at some point. It's a mythic, but it's a bulk mythic. More bulk. Hey, we actually wanted one of those, so that's kind of cool. Saves us a rare slot. Absolutely nowhere near this. I don't know how people get through them so quickly. Take that because we have to have lands even though we don't really want red. I guess we'll go ahead and kill that. Not sure. Actually, I'm just not going to. More energy cards. I like energy cards. Sure, I guess second resolve. Guess I'm just going to kill this one because I'm playing 3/4s. So why do I care about that thing dealing an extra point of damage? Okay. So we'll play this one. Congrats on your ban being over. You should like probably try to not get those. Oh, do you have two of this card? Because one of this card doesn't matter too much. Oh, you do have two of that card. That doesn't matter that much either. Interesting. As I'm attacking... I'm not sure whether I want to play the Killing Phoenix or not. Whatever. They have a way to kill it and or bounce it, and they hit me for 1,000,000 damage. They just do. So they didn't want either of those? I'll cast you then. Oh wait, I can't cast you. Yeah, I can. My math was right. I think I'm just going to end turn. Hold up struggle. Can't place blame everywhere else, Murph. Gotta man up. I'm getting crushed this game, by the way. They're done? Really? I'm surprised that they're done. They had like 1,000,000 power in play. It's one of the bad things when you're like playing for physically nothing. Like people, it's the same thing as like when you're playing poker with play chips. Like people don't care enough to try to win or to come back from like the bad spots and stuff like that, or even the close games. And as you saw on stream, like I've probably conceded some games that wasn't like totally lost either. So, there's just not a lot of incentive to keep fighting in tight spots. I guess we'll use this. I'm gonna be greedy and take this Galta. We're not playing this game to not play Galtas. Come on. Really? You gonna kill an elf? To the graveyard you go. Land. Could come back to bite us. That's a good one. To stay on top or not? Nope. Would you like to kill my branch walker? Opponent chose not to kill branch walker when he knows we have Galta in hand. For some reason I find that interesting. I mean, he has his own Galta? So untapped land gives us a Galta, non-untapped land just gives us another Phoenix. So if they do have Galta, they're the first one that gets to cast it. Were you the guy who made the account a placed ginger? 17 life, this attack wouldn't be particularly good for them. They beg to differ. They beg to differ. They said this attack was Gucci. Or something similar to Gucci. Alright, whatever. I'm just casting this and bashing. Even if they kill the biggest, they're still taking 10 in this spot. Don't concede, let me attack. Or just start letting us time down now that you're pretty close to dead on board. Could have had a fog or something, I guess. There might be one in the format. I don't know all the cards. There might be a 2-mana fog. Wonder why Thundermo's arena streams are so poppin' and like nobody likes mine at all. Okay, yep, he's a pollen, fair enough. Alright, well, opponent's taking his sweet time making a decision here. I guess I'll mulligan this. We have no red mana. Alright, we'll keep this. Our opponent mulligan too. Bottom, we don't need another red. Cool. Oh, it's Merfolk again. That's odd. Wonder if it's the same Merfolk dude and I just didn't notice. Guess that's reasonable. Oh wow, they kept a one-lander. If they miss a land this turn, they might concede. Alright, Oh, let's commune. So take another green. Don't really want any of those. Alright. I expect a concession now. Dino's was Dino's was the best standard deck for like the last 3 weeks of Ixalan. Maybe 2 weeks. A lot of people just didn't realize it. That's what this deck's based upon, though not all the cards are legal. Like, it smashed all the GPG decks. It was good versus the black-green deck. It was like average versus the red deck, and it smashed the snake decks. It wouldn't have stayed on top long because it's not hard to beat a mid-range green deck, but it did fit into the meta there for a little while. From basically, I'm not talking about red-green monsters. I'm talking about Volkswagen's red-green deck that went 8-0 into Ilmo CS. That deck was absolutely absurd in that format, and a lot of people just didn't realize it. Like, it could not physically lose to the blue-red GPG decks. It got crushed by, like, the red-black deck, but the red-black deck, even though it did well at the Grand Prix, never got super popular. People would continue to play just the mono-red deck, and you were fine versus the mono-red deck. I did very well with that deck. I think I cashed almost every event with it online, and, like, might have lost one match with it total in paper. Blue-red GPG was absolutely great. It was the perfect deck to beat up on all of the GPG, or all of the other GPG decks that were in the format at the time, and all of the Scarab God decks. That's all Standard is. Standard is like beating the meta over and over and over. You mostly were playing red decks at that time. The red decks are its weakness. It couldn't beat the red decks. It couldn't beat the red decks or the green decks. But, like, it just isn't going to lose. It shouldn't have lost to your blue-white deck at all. Unless the pilot was, like, medium. I think I'm just going to go ahead and jam this. I don't care a whole lot about killing their elf. We can kill their elf next turn. I guess we can't kill their elf next turn. That might have been a bad play then. Yeah, that was a bad play then. I didn't realize my red was going to come into play on tap. Matt proved that the blue-red GPG deck wasn't that bad. He won like over 70% with it. I don't care about my elf anymore. I don't think we're going to win this game. Drawing double a braid, kind of bad. Thought they would have a Vraska's Contempt, but they just never used it on this, which was odd. Probably gonna get pegged real bad by like one of the lords now because we don't have another removal spell, or another red mana for our other removal spell. That's a good one. They have 5 mana, so whatever they want to cast, they have to be able to cast it, right? Oh, that a good card. I attack you. Alright, well, I don't think we're winning this game. They have absolutely nothing in their hand, and like, we draw a red source over the next turn or so, like maybe. Well, there's the red source. We're technically ahead on board, so I guess I'm just going to bash again. Hope that they never draw a lord. Or land for like another dryad or whatever. Kind of interesting that they killed a 3/3 trampler as opposed to the 4/4 Reggie. Or the 4/4 Sir Reginald. I guess that means they just have another removal spell? Sure. Reginald is calling. The heck are you? I have to sacrifice a bro? Okay. We'll sacrifice a little bro. Then next turn I have to discard a card? It's going to be a good card that I have to discard. And then the turn after that they get this thing, but it doesn't have haste or anything, does it? Nah, it doesn't have haste. So we somehow have to survive 2 turns. So my graveyard? Nothing. Ooh. Wait a darn minute. That's going to be hard to survive 2 turns, because they can just buy this thing back, and then I'll get +3/+3 that turn because of this thing. Yep, we can't survive those 2 turns now. We're just dead. Don't think we have an out. So we block 2 things. We still take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still take like 1,000,000. Alright. Well, in turn, and just hope that they miss it. But yeah, we are definitely dead if they seed or Tendershoot Dryad. If they don't seed or Tendershoot Dryad, we win. Well, we don't win, but... Okay, that's it. Dead on board. That sounds fun. I think we'd probably won that game had we just hit our red mana earlier. That may have been my mistake by not casting the Grove. Stand's pretty medium, kind of flooded with removal. And got considerably better. Turn 2 elf, turns out still fine. So we play our land next turn, we're at 10. Or how many resilient Kenras I own, if any? I'm gonna need those when we switch to mono green wool pass too, ain't we? Unconcerned about that card. They don't have an attack this turn. Opponent proving me wrong. Probably doesn't know what Rekindling Phoenix does. Seem to get a lot of that on MTG Arena that you barely get on MTGO. Alright, resolve, it's going to target this. We're going to use a removal spell. So we get our bro back next turn. Pay 5 life to tap his creature. I mean, sometimes the costs of magic go up, man. El Bruntodon. Now we have a Brontodon if he has another one. We still have an Abrade if he has another one as well. Could have Silway, I guess. Yay! Smash. It's another pack, ain't it? Yeah, it's another pack. You're doing it, homie. Boom. Did we just open one of those? Or did we open the other one? I don't know. Let's see if we can get our 5 more wins in the next few minutes. And after that, we have to go do some packing. No green mana? Ship it. And trash. Ship it. Alright, we'll keep. I guess we definitely don't want that. I am not Murph. I am not. I'm still under the weather. You guys can probably hear my nose running uncontrollably. Can't even see out of one of my eyes right now. Sucks. So we're still 5 away from this. We didn't mulligan twice this game though, so. Wonderful. Sir Reginald, where are you? I mean, sure. That was a misclick. I meant to, they changed the system now to where you have to click back and forth from each other's hands. And I forgot to switch it to his hand and just grabbed a card, so I lost 2 points of life there, but it's okay. It's only mildly frustrating. This game comes down to 2 points of life, I'll be quite annoyed. I don't think that's in the cards though. We're still 4 away from even casting Galta. We can't attack. He's got this stuff going on. He's got to walk the plank if we do hit Galta. For us to win this game, we'd have to draw like either Carnage Tyrant or like Running Reginald's or something. I mean, we could. We're at 10 now. It's just not likely. Like, we could, but not likely. Wish it wouldn't make me click done here. Like, I don't really care what card you showed me. It means nothing to me. None of you are Sir Reginald. Yep, definitely tried to kick on the tender, but it wouldn't let me. Alright, we're done. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one. If only we could build a slightly stronger deck. I guess we keep it. It's super slow, but it's got our powerful cards. Another blue deck. Basically our deck's worst type of match. Unless it's Merfolk, then we're generally okay. I don't even want to play this because I'm afraid he'll just like have a Savage Stomp or something and get a land out of it while killing our land. The upside of him not having a removal spell is so high that I don't think I have an option.
I have come to protect my allies. Perhaps I should.
Hey Dong, what's up, man? So that was great for us. That seemed like a... seemed like a questionable attack to me, but what do I know? I have spent no real life money on this game.
Perhaps I should try this.
Guess I'm gonna cast Carnage next turn. Because he can't Essence Scatter it. I'm only going to attack with it. I don't really want to give him lands right now. I don't even know what he's building towards, but like, if he wants to throw both of his ranging raptors below that, I think I'm fine with that. If they put a tournament scene on here or something like that, I'd be willing to throw money at it, but as of right now, it's just kind of a fun way to kill some time. That was a pretty bad sneeze. We've got Rivers rebuked. I don't know if that's going to affect this game too much. Because it depends on the other cards in their hand. Well, they tapped out for that Nissa, so
Your aggression will not
it's got to be bad for
the
them.
rivers and trees will rise.
Because now our Galta can come down and kill the Nissa. Just attack their head too, but see, they would double block this and they'd just take a bunch and they'd still be plenty alive. Alright, so they're wanting extra lands for some reason. I'm not sure why. Not sure what their plan is here. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with these lands. Can't be the only one that thought that was weird, though.
I must cleanse this corrupted
A
land.
lot of stuff to save practically nothing. Alright, well, it is this head that we attack now. He knew we had this. He saw this card before. It's been on the table before. Maybe he's going to bounce this and make it lose haste. And then, like, block this. Still take 18? I mean, I don't... Or maybe he's just going to time out. That's fine too. Maybe he didn't know that Syncopate didn't counterspell it. I don't know. Took the time to block too. Anyway, victory is ours. We are the champions. I guess I'll keep this. It's Travis? What's Travis? I don't know. I don't know who Travis is. Anyway, we drew 2 dead cards versus blue-black. Like I was saying, all these blue decks are basically our worst match. Don't care if he has another Censor. I want to play my Timber Gorge. Branding, man. I guess I'll take this one. We still have our 2 dead cards in our hand. Can I cast you yet? Nope. Need one more to cast you, don't I? Oh, you're good. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only have 10. Don't know why, for some reason I thought I had more land than I do. Say I can barely see it at the moment. Weird to me. I had clearly unclicked in turn, yet it still wouldn't let me respond with this. I would have used both my removal spells on this, and he wouldn't have got a card. That's kind of a tilt. I guess I'm going to block this one. I don't care if he's got another spell. Sure. Only going to attack with the Bronte. Planning on blocking here and throwing in a braid at this. Let's see if he's interested in trading. Yeah, I would have guessed not as well. Why is this showing us a struggle on top of our deck? If he's got a counter spell or a removal spell, we're dead. Counter spell or removal spell. Think we got time for one last game after this? Just gotta kill this. And then attacks. Alright. It's taking so long that I'm just assuming I don't win, but... So 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got enough for both of them. Just gonna go ahead and play this one first, though. Counterspell and I'm dead. Keeps hovering as blue mana and as black mana, so I assume I'm dead. Is that casting something? I guess it's a syncopate or something? Oh no, he's drawing a card. Should have done that last turn. He might have hit a cast down. If he had a cast down, he would have won the game. I guess he'd have still won it in that spot too, but like he didn't know what I was drawing. Like maybe I drew something that that a cast down wouldn't have been good enough versus. Can't think of an example, just saying. Well, anyway, last game for tonight. Might log back on a little bit later and go ahead and do Wednesday stream and then like really take a good long rest and hopefully we'll feel better. So after the RPTQ, I plan on really upping my hours. Just need to try to decide what would be the most reasonable hours to stream and what type of streams to do. Like, do I want to take donation decks? Do I just want to play leagues? Do I want to do something that's not just Magic? I have to make some decisions, but you know, that's like a month down the road, so I've got time to think. I think I want to shoot for like 5 hours at least most days. Play our land first in case the only counterspell in our hand Syncopate. I guess it's better to kill it. Just in case they have a City's Blessing type thing in their hand deck. I have no other way to kill enchantments but these guys, so... Kinda weird that they took the damage first, though. Just gonna play the most impactful spell, which means I'm just gonna Phoenix here. Is it better not to kill? I guess because of Search for Azcanta, but I was kind of worried about them having all of those stupid little cards like Secret and Expel and Arch and stuff that I see on MTG Arena. Like you see a lot of, I don't know what they're all called, those random draft rares. Should have played this before I attacked. Sorry, them random draft cards like Expel of the thingy and stuff. Yeah, should have played this pre-combat. That was just dumb of me. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, I could have bought the other one back. Yeah, I'm not very smart. That's a Teferi. That card's good.
Sorry I'm late.
Don't know when the right timing to do this is on MTG Arena. I can seem to never be able to find the end steps, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. Good point, Lars. Assume this is going to get counterspelled.
No time for a break.
I wonder if it's ever right just to use the hashtag Oasis on the Phoenix to try to kill Teferi last turn.
That's how it was meant to happen.
I like the sounds these things make when they play. Reminds me of Hearthstone, which is a game I don't hate. Just don't like it in competitive terms. Approach of the second sun. Woohoo! I have to imagine I'm just dead, but go ahead and slap them for a lot while we can. What time is it? Okay, sweet. Go back and watch the VSL before people spoil it for me. That's another Teferi. Guess I have to ignore Teferi now?
Hurry!
If I have a settled wreckage, I'm just dead, right? Like I can't actually even play around a settled wreckage. I can kill this if they have settled, but it doesn't really get me anywhere. I'm guessing they don't have it since they're cycling to try to find it. Alright. Hey, we got there. Played terrible, not punished. The best. Best around. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hopefully I'll feel better and we'll get back to testing standard and preparing for our RPTQ soon, but right now, still feeling pretty under the weather, can barely see, and I certainly can't think, and I can barely breathe. So I guess we're going to go ahead and hop off here. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Take care, everybody.